I'm Dr. Williams, Amarillo, Texas. I am the CDI chairman. Now, what the heck is the CDI? Is the Chiropractic Development Initiative. And so basically I wanted to come here and I want to give you all an update on the TMA's latest attack on Texas chiropractors' right to diagnose their patients, which just sounds ridiculous coming out of my mouth. This latest attack, as you may know, it's disguised as the VONT trial. We're used to the attacks, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, just click in the description of this video for a link to a video that we did that'll line it all out for you and show you the history. It's impressive what the TMA thinks that they can do to us chiropractors. I'd say it hurts my feelings, but it really doesn't. It just makes me mad. And it solidifies my resolve to make sure they don't chip away one more piece of my rights or of your rights. Last week the testimony ended. Now the TCA will submit its final arguments in preparation for the final hearing. And we expect the ruling around the end of September. Until then, though, we're still paying the attorneys and we're still preparing for the battle that will surely continue. So here's where we're at financially. Since we sent the notice out last month that we needed to raise funds for legal fees, we've raised about $21,000. Now that's pretty good. Heck, that's great. But it's just the start. It's not the finish. To put it in football terms, since football season is upon us, we're on the 50-yard line. It's only about halftime. We've reached the end zone when we get to $50,000. It's time to dig in right now, and it's time to bring in the big boys. So we have until the end of August to raise $50,000 to get this defense of our rights paid for. And really, let's just be honest here. We can't stop at $50,000 because whoever loses this case, they're going to appeal. Then we'll be paying for the appeals process. Just think about it for a sec. If we lose our rights to diagnose, you'll want us to appeal, right? Of course you would. It's a given. On the other hand, if the TMA loses, they're too busy messing with us to give up now. They have unlimited resources. They're appealing. It's a given. We might as well just get prepared for it beforehand instead of it catching us by surprise and then we come like crazy people screaming how we need money. So let's just plan ahead, can't we? If you make $1 million a year and you donate $1,000, you gave 1% to protect your awesome means of living. But what about $5,000 or even $10,000? Of course, large numbers of chiropractors can't do something like that, but consider this. 69% of all CDI donations are tax deductible. Tax deductible. And those donations go to protecting your rights, protecting your profession, and protecting your family's way of life. And I'd say that's worth a lot in my book. I want to take the time to thank Yvette Nadeau from Sugarland for her very generous donation. She said TCA is the only organization in Texas fighting for my rights as a doctor of chiropractic. My donation to CDI is just one way that I can support my state association and the work it does on behalf of the chiropractic profession in Texas. Thank you. Thank you to Dr. Jason Helton from Lubbock, Texas for his $1,000 donation. Dr. Helton said, it's no secret the TCA doesn't have unlimited resources and the odds are stacked against us. No kidding. Every chiropractor in Texas should be a TCA member and needs to give to the CDI. All of us shoulder the responsibility. Thank you, Dr. Helton. Very well said. Also, thank you to Dr. Charles Keith of Rockwall, Texas for his sizable donation. Dr. Keith says, how much is your practice worth? If we as chiropractors lose the right to diagnose or more, it won't be worth much. We owe it to ourselves and to our patients to support our state association, and that means contributing to the CDI fund. It's money well spent. Very well said, Dr. Keith. Thank you again. I want to show you now how you can make a 69% tax-deductible donation to the CDI in only 3 simple clicks. Check this out. First, go to www.chirotexas.org. That's easy enough. Now, click number 1, hover over the donate button, and then click on the CDI link. Now, click number 2, hit the donate now button. That was easy. Click number 3. Click number 3 comes right after you've entered your information and you've entered your generous donation amount that is going to go to protecting you and your colleagues' rights in the state of Texas. Now, y'all, you see how easy that is? It's just not difficult. I'm begging you, get in the game. It's past time to do this. We need to get to the 100-yard line. Help us finish this $50,000 up. Help us whip the TMA once again. Thank you in advance for your support.